these antennas, these phone antennas, they're real antennas. They're copper and gold. They're precision frequency-independent antennas. Veda Austin, I met her at International Water Conference, and she's been sort of carrying on and expanding on Masaru Emoto's water crystallization in ice experiments. And look, I said, here's one of my antennas. I thought, just if you want to have some fun, do it. And she's recently sent us the result. She would take spring water, crystallize it, show the pattern, then she put it in front of a Wi-Fi. Again, we lose the pattern, then put our antenna on, the pattern's there. Take tap water, put it on our antenna, and then you get the perfect crystal. And these are short-term exposures. We're talking a minute or two.
Wow.
This isn't, somewhere you've got to sit there for an hour or two. Since seeing the test, I was actually blown away when I saw your results, to actually see the biological response on the HRV and the GDV, the gas discharge visualization experiments. The phone waves are basically driving this antenna. It's just harmonizing whatever in the area, because it is a very powerful frequency-independent antenna. But there could also be some concomitant sort of biological reaction just being in proximity to the antenna as well, because we know that it has those effects. Okay, well, Lukovsky, he was a Russian researcher in Paris in the early 1900s, and he started researching in plants. And he would take geraniums, he would take a series of geraniums, let's say 5, and he would inject them with a plant cancer. And let the plant cancer grow like on the stem. And then he would take one of those and he would put a copper ring around it that would overlap but not touch. So it would actually be a resonant coil in cosmic radiation, Earth's electromagnetic fields. And what he found was that the plant that he put the coil on, the cancer was cured and the plant got healthy. The other plants withered and died. So following on from that, he developed what was called the multiple wave oscillator, or MWO, multiple harmonic frequencies, with the theory that within our cells we had a radio frequency. This was before the DNA. He was sort of envisioning this, and that there would be some sort of resonant coil in each cell that he was trying to make resonant to its natural frequency, like 2 tuning forks. You strike one, the other one goes. Humans evolved and bathed in natural frequencies. We have them everywhere around us, and if we look at plants, trees, these things are antennas. Each one's a different sort of shape to modulate some sort of different energy coming out of nature. Our relationship with electricity is a problem overall, and that's why I've always striven to find some sort of relationship with natural energies that we can bring into technology.
Today I'm going to test the life force energy coming out of my hand phone. I'm using the experimental life energy meter, which tests the prana, or the chi, of an object. So when I get close to this, you can see that I have chi energy, which is measured by the meter. Now when I place the hand phone on there, it goes up to 100%, but that's my chi energy, and when I let go, then it goes down to 0. So today I want to test the BioArc disc and find out if it will change the amount of life force or harmonize the frequencies coming out of the hand phone. So I'm going to place the BioArc disc on the sensor, and now I put the hand phone on there, and 100%. Look at that. Amazing. So it's holding the life force, or changing perhaps the frequencies coming out of the hand phone into a life-giving pranic energy, which we've seen in the GDV, the gas discharge visualization, Kirlian photography. We've also seen it with the heart variability testing, the HRV testing. So this is just another way to look at it, but it seems to be like all of these tests are coming up to the same conclusion, which is the BioArc disc is creating a harmonic field. So look at the energy resources on the left and the right, the big increase and the drop in biological age. The spine straightened out, and look at the aura, it just brightened right up. And the meridians came way up into the green, almost all balanced. Again, the energy resources way up, and the biological age went down, which is a good thing. Spine straightened out, and the aura got brighter and bigger, and again, meridians balanced out. Repeat over and over. Energy resources up, biological age dropping, spine corrects in most cases, aura gets brighter, and meridians get better. Now, it's not going to fix everything 100%, but it's way better than just holding onto your hand phone. The difference is just amazing in every single case. Look at the spine on that, and the aura just straightened right out, and almost all the meridians balanced right up. Let's look at the overall health index from 61 to 94%, from 33% to 57%, 41% to 56%, 27% to 42%, 61% to 71%. And the GDV, the gas discharge carilion, started at 99% without a hand phone, drops to 71%, and then balances back up to 85%. So without holding the phone, started at 97, holding a phone, dropped to 85%, balanced back up to 98% with the BioArc disc.